Rising tram, 4 hours in the office or factory, meal tram, 4 hours of work, mean, sleep, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, according to the same rhythm. This path is easily followed most of the time. But one day the why arises, and everything begins in that weariness tinged with amazement. There are days when tiredness assails you for no particular reason. It's not just the body that weighs, it's the soul that seems exhausted. Fitzgerald wrote, tired of nothing, tired of everything, tired of the weight of the world he had not chosen to bear. Words that well describe the silent fatigue that we all, sooner or later, have felt. Seneca, already 2,000 years ago, did not speak directly of tiredness, but of fatigue. And for him, fatigue was not a weakness, but a means to strengthen the soul, just as exercise strengthens the body. Men do not live, but are always preparing to live, he wrote. They postpone everything to the future. And again, he is alive who is of use to many. He is alive who makes good use of himself. Those who hide in their torpor dwell in their homes as in a tomb. For Seneca, then, true fatigue was not physical strain but wasted life. Yet today, fatigue has taken on a new face. It is not only the burden of work or daily struggles. It is a diffuse mental weariness that lingers even when we have done nothing in particular. The Korean-German philosopher Byung-Chul Han has called this the society of fatigue. The multicultural experience in Asia and Europe has influenced his critique of digital capitalism and the loss of real presence. Once, we lived in a disciplinary society, power repressed from above, as Noam Chomsky described in his analyses of propaganda. But today, we live in a performance society where power no longer represses but seduces. Power today does not repress but seduces, like the shadows that hypnotize the prisoners of the cave. It is no longer the other who exploits us. We ourselves are the ones who push ourselves further, who always want to do more, who transform ourselves into our own supervisors. Han writes, "The subject of performance feels free, yet is a prisoner of his own achievement. A prison built not of bars, but of goals, optimization, and the endless demand to succeed. A prison that we often build ourselves, click after click, like after like. Today we live in a comfort zone from which the negativity of the unfamiliar has been eliminated. Like is its watchword. The digital screen increasingly shields us from the negativity of the unfamiliar, from the disturbing. Nowhere is this clearer than on social media. We accumulate hundreds of connections, but fewer real relationships. We share everything, yet feel increasingly alone. As Han observes, digital communication connects us, yet at the same time isolates us. It does not create relationships, only connections. We live in a society of positivity that tries to rid itself of all that is negative. Pain is the quintessential negativity. Pain is interpreted as a sign of weakness, something to be hidden or eliminated in the name of optimization. It is incompatible with performance. Like becomes the law of the land, and anything negative must be hidden, removed, anesthetized. Social media and video games also act as anesthetics. The permanent anesthesia of society prevents discovery and reflection, oppresses the truth. But whoever seeks to avoid every wound, Han reminds us, experiences nothing at all. If pain is stifled, happiness fades into apathetic torpor. Deep happiness remains inaccessible to those who are not open to pain. Nietzsche reminded us, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." Han echoes, "Without pain, there is no revolution, no radical renewal. Without pain, there is no history. Without pain, we have neither loved nor lived. Life is sacrificed in the name of comfortable survival." Fatigue, then, is not always an enemy to erase. Sometimes it's an invitation to stop, to look inside ourselves, to recognize that we are not machines, but human beings. Albert Camus, in the myth of Sisyphus, described a man repeating the same routine every day. The tram, the office, the dinner, the sleep. Until one day the why arises, and everything begins in a fatigue colored by wonder. It is in that moment we realize we cannot live always on autopilot. And Fernando Pessoa wrote with piercing clarity, "There is a fatigue of abstract intelligence, and it is the most terrible of fatigues. It is the weight of awareness of the world, an impossibility of breathing with the soul." This is why Han calls us to rediscover silence, slowness, even pain itself. For only those who accept life's negativity can live deeply and authentically. Fatigue, then, is a signal. It tells us we are living beyond our strength, or perhaps not living deeply enough. And it calls us to create space for rest, for emptiness, for freedom. When fatigue overwhelms you, do not always try to do more. Allow yourself to stop, to breathe, to listen. Because only those who can pause can also be reborn. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more philosophical content.